Other questions? Yes, please.
Well, I'm from China.
It's okay. You can. We'd be happy to.
I'm a student in Alice School right now, a
Very
great
good.
student. Thank you for your support of Chinese democracy and human rights. We know during Biden administration, he emphasized human rights and democracy in the world and China. But in Trump's second term, Trump ignored democratic value and human rights, like withdraw funding from VOA Mandarin and IFA Radio Free Asia, and didn't mention Taiwan's democratic value in new national security strategy, even delayed arms sale to Taiwan to improve relations with Xi Jinping. So compare Biden administration's China policy. How do you see Trump's China policy regarding human rights and democracy?
You know, this has been a conundrum in American foreign policy going back well more than a century. You think of Woodrow Wilson's 14 points. You think of FDR's 4 freedoms. You think of the fact that sometimes you have to balance human rights in some contexts with other issues that you have. President Nixon seeking détente and arms control with the Soviet Union. I actually think this is a time where we cannot be silent on human rights, that the relationship has to be honest. And we spent a lot of time, I did, and my colleagues like Dave did, in trying to understand what's happening to little kids in Tibet with mandatory schooling and Mandarin and taking them away from their native languages. I went to Inner Mongolia in the summer of 2024 and saw people worried that their kids were losing Mongolian language because they were being forced into schools at a very young age, taken away from their native language. I went to Hong Kong just when they were passing the second version of the national security law. I was back twice this past year as a private citizen. There are no more civil rights for the people of Hong Kong. China has violated the commitment it made on June 30th, 1997 to the world when the handover took place. I sat in the back row of Catholic churches and Protestant churches and saw the churches filled. And yet, understand that just in November and December this year, the Communist Party, launched a major campaign to arrest pastors who are guilty of the crime of believing in Christ and believing in Christianity. So how can we be silent on human rights? I don't think we can, and I very much agree with President Trump. We've got to get the economic situation stabilized. I'm supporting him on that, but I don't support the silence on human rights.